Call volume, Yahweh Bashim Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Woo! Oh yeah, y'all see that, brothers? That's a chariot of the Lord, man. All praise to you, it might come back. It might come back. Casinos. They coming. Oh wait, is that? Yeah, it's right there. It's still there. Y'all don't see it? It's still there. Got it. Still moving, boy. Moving. Do you still see it?
Yeah.
Man, that's the Lord. That's the angel in there, man. Dipping. Dipping. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There it is, brothers. Chariots of the Lord. Allah, Yahweh, Shema, Shai. All praise to Yahweh, Shema, Shai. We almost out of here, brothers. We almost out of here.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Rule Web, and the Great Exam to his younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Lord, willing this edifying listen. You know, and we at the end of this thing, man. The Lord is getting ready to wrap America up, wrap Esau up, and the rest of the heathens. They all getting ready to go into captivity. And 2/3 of Israel as well. Getting ready to be destroyed. They ain't going into captivity. They going to be 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be destroyed. You know, will be put to death for lack of better terms. And the rest of these heathen that make it through this chaos that's finna ensue on the earth are going to go into captivity, man. And the elect of the nation of Israel will be delivered and saved. This what happened yesterday, it was an eclipse, a solar eclipse, around 1:45 on Wednesday, it say August 12th, along with annual Perseides meteor shower that evening. August 12th also marked the start of the new moon, which the new moon came in last night, and a rare 6-planet alignment, or a planet parade expected in the sky. So all these things happen at one time, man. You know, in one day. So you got meteor showers and these planetary alignments and all this different stuff. Let Esau tell it. These things, back in the day, when I first was coming into the truth, and even before that, you didn't hear about these things happening all the time. Oh, this a once in a every 100-year thing. They'll say shit like that. But shit, it looked like to me this happening every month. This moon, that moon, blood moon, eclipse, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, this kind of moon, that kind of moon, planetary alignment here, planetary alignment there. It seemed like these things happen every month, every week, damn near. But those the signs of the time that the Lord was telling us about. So you had 4 different signs in heaven, which go into mercy in one day, so to speak. In one of Esau's days, I say it like that. Because the eclipse that started up, that was at the evening started a new day. But you had all these things happen in one day, on August 12th. Signs in heaven, going to show you we at the end of this shit, man. Whether we here for another year or another 6 months, another 24 months, this shit almost over with. Even if we make it to 2030, this shit almost over. You ain't gonna make it. Put it like this: we get to 2030, you ain't gonna make it there, or shit finna get chaotically worse. Let's say that. We make it to 2030, 2028, and 2029, 2027, 2028, 2029 gonna be some bad years, man. Because Esau running out of time, and he know that. So he finna get ready to come down having great wrath. He making mistakes. He making dumb decisions. Shit that's not going in his favor. Him trying to invade or him going to war with Iran was a dumb decision. And it didn't turn out how they expected. And these things are beautiful. We seeing the things which the prophets of old wish to see. We seeing all the prophecies fulfill themselves. We living in that time. We living in the time of the Lord's return. Any day now. I ain't gonna say any day now because we still waiting on the MOTB. So nuclear war and all that ain't gonna pop off just yet. But any day now something can happen to where things take a dramatic turn for the worse. And famine, pestilence, all these things break out. That can happen any day now. But we waiting on the MOTB before World War III really, really, really intensified to the point of nuclear force. And that's when any day now. After that, when the MOTB get implemented, any day things could go left and the Lord would be pulling up in the fathership, man, to deliver his elect. And commence with the 1 hour destruction of America, Babylon the Great. But let's get a couple precepts. This is the book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. It say, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nation with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, and men's heart failing them for fear. And we seeing those things. We seeing signs in the sun, moon, distress amongst nations. All these things are happening. It say men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And the regular, average, everyday nigga don't know what's going on. You got a lot of these Edomites who paying attention and see that this shit ain't looking too good for the home team, aka America. And that these people sense that this place is through. The children of this world sense that this place is through. The children of light, they through. The children of this world are wiser than the children of light. Only the elect is paying attention to the signs that's happening. Everybody else lost in the sauce, thinking this place gonna continue forever, man. Just go around a nigga. A nigga ain't paying attention to World War III. Niggas ain't paying attention to all these signs in heaven. The so-called UFOs, IAP, whatever they want to call them, the chariots of the Lord. Niggas ain't in tune to different things of that nature. Our people on a low vibrational frequency level, man. Through. Nigga don't know what's going on. You know? No form of nobility, no Esau has completely destroyed our people. Nigga don't know what's going on in the world. All nigga worry about, football start up in 3 weeks. Nigga, like, you know, that's what a nigga thinking about. You know? Nigga talking about basketball season. Man, look, this might be the last basketball, football season you people get. If you even get that. Ain't no telling what anything can happen, man. In these coming days, before this year, something crazy can happen and you be in a total blackout. You know? That chaos can ensue this year. Don't get it twisted. Any day now, all hell can break loose. But World War III nuclear destruction ain't gonna commence until that MOTB get implemented. Now, will they use tactical nukes and some crazy shit like that happen? Hey, maybe. But they ain't gonna go fully nuclear until that MOTB get implemented. Verse 27, it say, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. Yeah, because when all these things, because these signs gonna keep happening. If I ain't mistaken, I seen something in September. It's supposed to be a lunar eclipse or some blood moon, partial blood moon or something over the U.S. You know, so these things gonna continually keep happening. Signs and the they gonna get more drastic, so to speak. And I'm in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna show a clip. The brother, you know, one of the brothers caught a chariot flying in the sky, and it was flying. It was like a green color, a red at first, and it turned green, then it disappeared and reappeared. So you couldn't get it to, that was a meteorite. Nah, that was a chariot of the Lord, man. So that's another sign in heaven, you know, that's happening all the time. Different chariots, and I be seeing them all the time. I just see little orbs mostly, and sometimes they'll be bright and then they'll dim out and then just disappear, or they'll just be flying overhead. At nighttime, when you're looking up, you gotta look up and you'll see that might be a plane, and then out of nowhere it just disappear, and ain't no clouds in the sky, you know. So that be those chariots, those signs in heaven, you know. Verse 28 is the point. It say, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh, man. And that's what we patiently waiting on, our redemption, man. To be redeemed, to be delivered from this wicked ass place, to be saved, man. You know, a nigga want to stay here forever. Esau rule over hanging niggas, throwing them off boats and shit. You know, oppressing the fuck out you, locking you up, giving you 150 years for some simple shit. You know, your woman cheating on you or leaving you. You know, you broke at home. Nigga want this shit to last forever. Nah, man, the Lord getting ready to put an end to all this dysfunction, all this chaos, all this out of orderness, all this lawlessness. I say that. You know? Let's bag it back. What happened to AIOV? And they didn't just change this, but we'll look at it anyway. This on the AI overview, it say in the KJV Bible, in the King James version of the Bible, signs in heaven refer to celestial wonders and cosmic disturbances. such as changes in the sun, the moon, and in the stars, that signal end time prophecy and the return of Yahushua HaMashiach, who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ, and the judgment of God. See, they just changed it because at first it didn't just say that, you know, and that's what it does represent. You know, the judgment of the Lord getting ready to come. But it's a few more different precepts. This Joel chapter 2 and verse 23, which we know these. It say key prophetic verses that basically saying the same thing as Luke 21 and 5. In Joel 2 and verse 30 and 31 is going into signs and wonders in heaven and in the earth, blood, fire, and vapor of smoke, roughly paraphrasing, before that great day, before the Lord return. Acts, it say the same thing, repeats the promise of upper atmospheric wonders and lower earthly signs. You got all these storms and earthquakes and just chaos, wildfires, you know. And Matthew 24 verse 30 mentions specific signs of the Son of Man appearing in heaven. So all the prophetic scriptures that point to what would be happening in the end are happening. Signs in heaven, wars, or pestilence, famine, earthquakes in diverse places. All the different signs that the Lord warned about before his return are happening. You know? And it's all good if you don't get it. We don't know. You think we don't know what we talking about? Okay, fine, cool. But guess what? Yeah, gonna be judged. This the book of Matthew chapter 16, which is going to the Pharisees and Sadducees, wicked niggas, you know, wicked Israelites. It say the Pharisees also and the Sadducees came tempting, desiring him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. You know, and that's the same thing our people want to see today. They want to see these. Look, the Lord wrote down what was going to be happening before he came. What other sign you want us to do? You know, we can't do nothing else for you besides what the Lord had already did, had written, so to speak. It say, and he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. It say, and in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowry. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the skies, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times. And ultimately that's how our people is. Like, our people pay attention to shit that don't matter. I ain't gonna say the storms and shit don't matter, but a nigga can tell you, oh, it's finna rain. The wind breeze feel cool or some crazy shit. You know? But they ain't paying attention to the signs of the day of the Lord approaching. And the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Even very darkness and no light in it. It's gonna be a terrible. It's gonna be. We gonna be good, Lord willing. I'm a part of that number, the elect. I say that, the hopefully elect, gonna be calm, cool, and collected. We gonna be, I say scared or afraid or whatever. But not in a bad sense, because we going to be full of hope. The Lord say when he comes, shall he find faith in the earth. We going to have faith, and we going to believe and trust the Lord going to save us. He said we did everything he said he was going to do, and we trust and endured until the end. These nukes coming, the chariots up there. The Lord, he said he going to, we going to have that faith. Talk to ourselves, calling on the Lord. Yahabashim, Yahabashai, Babu Shai. Please beat me up. Don't let me die in the pit, Lord. The Lord gonna beam us up, and we're gonna be changed at a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. And it's gonna be beautiful. All these things getting ready to happen, man. This shit ain't gonna kick. The persecution coming. Esau gotta make the move, man. We ain't gonna do this for another 10 years. Continue to prophesy 10 years later, still teaching, preaching. A Christian steady talking shit. Nah, this place ripe for the taking, man. It say a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. And the sign, and there shall be no sign given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Yeah, and hey, the Lord gave you the prophets, man. The Lord gave them the prophets back then. That's the signs you're going to get in these end times. You know, you looking for some spectacular new sign, but the Lord wrote down all the things that would be happening. One of the ultimate signs in this time we living in now is, guess what? The prophets out, back on their feet, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom that you know is America, and all of the other kingdoms. China going down, Russia going down, Iran going down. All these nations get ready to go into motherfucking captivity, man. Ain't nobody got next but Yasha, man. Israel, the real Israelites. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And 2/3 of them finna get put to death, man. That's who got next. There ain't no winners in World War III. Yahweh Shai finna come win by himself. So with that, man, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end it giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Hakodash, double honor once again to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, rule web, and the great example to his young brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the whole elect. Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah in the Baba. Shalom.